Thanks, guys. I'm joined by Caden Hyde to talk a little bit about some of the men's basketball teams because, Caden, as the season starts to wind down, that means award season is right around the corner. And I want to start talking about Darius Livingston, who's really going to be up for Freshman of the Year. What's his case there?
Well, he certainly is one of the biggest contenders in the Horizon League right now. Just the tear that he's been on over the past couple of weeks has been absolutely insane, winning the Freshman of the Week award 3 consecutive times. Over the season, and by total, he's had an excellent spark off the bench for the Colonials, coming in for Albert Vargas whenever he comes off, averaging about 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, decent splits, 41% from the field, almost 40% from 3, but 58% from the line, which is crazy. He's only shot 12 free throws this whole season.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been okay defensively, especially considering his size and frame, which is literally me, about 6'2", 165. But he's averaging about a steal per game and decent block numbers considering his position as a guard.
Yeah, for sure, and especially with Vargas' injury, Livingston has really started to shine in and of himself. But let's move on to Ryan Prather, who is currently up for Player of the Year. Obviously a big night last night, but he might also have some competition with his own team.
Yeah, of course, you said it. Fantastic night last night, 29 points, 3 steals, shot 5 for 10 from three-point range. He truly is the engine that is letting the Colonials offense get moving. This season, he's been averaging 16 points, about 4 rebounds, 4 assists, on once again, great shooting splits. And he's been kind of that lead playmaker whenever Vargas or Darius Livingston doesn't have the ball in their hands. Someone who can get up at the top of ball screen, set a good pick, or handle the ball itself. Very versatile. His frame also helps as well. He's 6'8", 230 pounds. He's just a very good asset to have out there on the team. And like you said, competition from his own team. Deshaun Good, the sophomore out of, I got to shout it out, out of Fairmont, West Virginia. He's been also incredible, averaging about 15 points, 9 rebounds. And Deshaun, he's been averaging 60% from the field and 64% from 3 on pretty decent volume. So it's not very often that you can say that maybe the 2 best players in the conference this year are on the same team.
Yeah, and certainly a guy who can say that because he almost did it last year with the Defensive Player of the Year and the Player of the Year was the head coach, Andy Toole, who won the award last season for Coach of the Year. Do you think he has a shot at it this year?
Oh, how often we come on this show and just sing the praises of Andy Toole. What else is there to say about him? He's been the coach since 2010, has 2 March Madness appearances, should be 3 if it wasn't for the COVID year in 2020. He has the win against Kentucky in the NIT in 2013, 272 career wins, but about just above 500% winning percentage considering all the down years they had in the middle moving into the Horizon League. They won 26 games last year, their best record even going back to their NEC days, and they have hit the 20-win mark this year, first time they've done that since joining the Horizon League in 2020. He won the Coach of the Year, like you said, last year. And I believe he should really be in contention for it this year, especially considering the very similar production that they have when it comes to offensive rating. They're top 100 in the country, and that includes all like that blue blood programs as well, with a very different roster. The only players really coming back that are part of the rotation is really just Ryan Prather right here, and you can see he's benefiting from another year in the Toole system. It's going to be a very tough battle, but like we've seen a lot of times over the past 2 years, I believe Andy Toole is going to come out on top of this one.
Yeah, well, like you said, back-to-back 20-win seasons for the first time since 2015. Men's basketball wraps up their season on Saturday, and then we'll see what the awards play out after that. Caden, thank you for joining me. Back to the guys at the desk.